What's up, men? Wait, what's up? Semen retention. Men need to learn how to attract and pursue women. Now, when we start talking about being on semen retention and female attraction and you know what I'm saying, women in general, and just like getting a girl or whatever, a lot of guys think when you get on semen retention, oh, I'm just gonna attract them. You know, they're just gonna come to me. But and when you look, but when you get in reality, even if you're on semen retention, you know what I'm saying. That's not gonna be like boom, something that just happens like that. And I would say that it's good if that happens like that, but you still need to learn how to walk up and talk to a girl and not have it where the girl always got to say something to you, or you always got to say something to or a girl always got to come up to you and try to like you know talk to you all the time. I think there is a lot of value in you kind of being the one that's bold, you being the one that's kind of taking that first step. I think it's a lot of benefit to that. And I believe one thing that's just held me down a lot of times with learning how to talk to girls, as far as like in a romantic way, trying to get to know a girl, trying to date a girl, whatever. One thing that's held me back, cause the thing that held me back the most was the thing that I never went up and just try to talk to a girl. I never. I'm saying I've did that before, but I'm saying it was my lack of doing that. It's the reason why I feel like I didn't have as many relationships. I didn't talk to as many girls, and it just left me like with less experience, whatever. I always was trying to wait. Oh, let her walk up to me, let me attract her. You know what I'm saying? Which I did do those things, and I still messed up. But that's a different story. But it's a good thing to attract girls, but you also want to learn how to talk to girls up front. You know what I'm saying? And you be the one to take the first step. You be the one that take that initiative, right? And this is what got me in more the mindset of, well, I can still be sexually in control of myself and walk up and cold approach girls and talk to girls. And like even recently, I feel like I didn't walk up and try to get this girl number, but this was like a couple of days ago. And I remember I was at a gas station and a girl was like, she was like staring at me, and I could. Trust me, I'm not the guy that's gonna be like, oh, just because a girl glanced at me, oh, she liked me. I promise you, I know when I know. You get what I'm saying? I don't be trying to make something out of nothing. If a girl just was just like glanced at me or looked at me, then looked the other way, then that's nothing. You know what I'm saying? I could tell when a girl is actually like it's like staring, and then I can tell when a girl is like, you know what I'm saying, it's normal, which was confusing when I was younger, but now I actually see, okay, if she actually like like me, looking at me, because that's the type of world we in, because girls are super subtle a lot of the times. Not all of them, because I've definitely had girls walk up to me and try to talk to me, but it's not the norm. Most girls don't do it like that. Most girls stare at you, you know what I'm saying? Or it's just super subtle. So you have to really, it's hard to pick up on it sometimes, but I feel like I pick up on it pretty well. But I didn't get this girl number because I believe I was in the car with my mom. I was taking my mom somewhere, and it was at a gas station. And I remember this girl was just like staring at me. And now this girl was like, you know what I'm saying? She was my type, but I wouldn't say she was like the most attractive girl. Uh, but yeah, man. I mean, and you can call that, because I was on semen retention at the time. I don't know if you want to call that female attraction or whatever. Uh, but yeah, I mean, but a lot of the times, man, we gotta learn. A lot of us men, because that's the thing. We live in this generation where men are getting more lonely and more lonely. We got to get out of this mindset of let me stay in the house all day, let everything come to me type of mindset. We have to be kind of more, we really do, because we're getting in a generation where the men that have these addictions to these websites, and they're all into this entrepreneur mindset, and they don't have to go out and do anything, and stuff just come to them. We got to get more in the mindset. I'm not saying the entrepreneur mindset is bad, not saying that attracting girls is bad, but I think we're getting in a more generation where a person can get everything they need and be isolated, you know? but it's not all of it's not real and it's not based in reality. And so I think it's a huge benefit when you get on summer attention that you go out and you still try to talk to girls and you're not out there with bad intentions. You know what I'm saying? You have those intentions to actually, you know what I'm saying, get to know someone genuinely and it not just be based around sex. Now, I believe sex can be a part of it, right? Because I'm a man, I still am attracted to whoever this girl I'm talking to. That's why I decided to walk up to her in the first place, you know. But I was attracted to her, but I also want to get to know her, and that can be a deal breaker if I don't like her personality or I don't like how she thinks about stuff. I think that's where you should that should be a good foundation to start from. A lot of us and even me, I was always having this mindset. Well, let her come up to me, let her walk up to me. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna be healthy because you're gonna find out real quick that that's a reality that girls live in. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, like the girls they're really supposed to be the ones that get walked up to. Not saying that a girl is supposed to just be chased endlessly, because I'm not doing that. I'm not chasing no girl if I know she doesn't like me, or she's showing me that she doesn't like me. Because forget about what the words say, because they're gonna paint the perfect picture every time. If she act like she don't like me, then I won't. You get what I'm saying? But I will be the guy that's gonna walk up and be bold and take that initiative and try to talk to her and take that first step, right? And so that's what we have to start looking at. Don't just be a guy that's like, well, I'm gonna attract me. I'm just gonna attract her, and that's the only way it works. And it's huge. It's a benefit to that when it comes to, like, yeah, when you find when you're trying to attract girls and when you are attracting girls, yeah, you find the girls that want you. You get what I'm saying? But that's like that's the easier way to do it, but it's not gonna bring in the type of. Maybe if you're a guy that's super duper successful, you're super duper handsome, yes, it can work, right? But for most guys who's average looking, I feel like I'm average looking. For most guys who uh just the average guy who might have a girl like him here and there, because that's how I am. I think I have girls that like want me here and there, that like try to come up to me or talk to me. I think that happens to me here and there, but that's a huge detriment because I'm not out there putting myself out there, right? So I'm still kind of living my same life, but a girl is, coming up to me, but that doesn't happen often, right? We have to get in that mindset of like the guy that can take initiative, the guy that can, I can take the first step, because if I never learned how to take the first step, I could go out and do things and never really. I'm waiting on a girl to try to walk up and talk to me, right? And the girl have to like you in both situations. I'm not saying chase a girl that don't like you. I'm not saying to chase a girl at all. But what I am saying, be the guy that's gonna take that first step. You know what I mean? And that's gonna help a lot of young men in this generation, because we have a lot of men who we're getting into positions where we just want to be alone all the time, and we're trying to wait. We're trying to get everything on easy mode. So we'll rather attract a girl, which is not bad, but a lot of us do that just because we're not confident enough to walk up to a girl. We're not, we're too afraid of being rejected. And I'm surprised with myself because I've been rejected. I've not been brutally rejected, so a girl has never been like super rude to me in front of people or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But I've been rejected by girls, and it's not even. I handled it pretty good, to be honest with you. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, like mind you, I've only, you know, cold approached like 7, 8 girls my whole life and really those 7, 8 girls, I approached them from 18 to 19. I don't even think I approached the girls when I was 20 and now, but I'm about to start approaching girls again and stuff. But see, when I was 20, like, because even in between those times, I was attracting girls. Like, I made a video of me talking about me cold approaching. In between ages of 19, I was having girls walk up to me and trying to talk to me while I was, going out there, and this was like probably overall the girls I interacted with was probably like 10. You know what I'm saying? But it was spaced out. It wasn't like boom, 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 boom. And I still feel bad because I never really developed anything serious with any of those girls. It ended always with me doing something awkward or weird. You know what I'm saying? And they would like me for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I would have them liking me good for a little bit, and then it would like fade. But hey, that's time. And time, I get better with that. I'm gonna still go out there and talk to girls and stuff. And yeah, that's all I gotta say.